I almost did it again. Here we go.
Oh, when the blues go marching in. Oh, when the blues go marching in. Oh, I want to be in that number when the blues go marching.
Aloha, Blues fans, and welcome to this a special edition of the Hawaii Blues Fan Live. How are you today? This show, for the first time ever, is being brought to you by Buckingham Pest Control. I'm going to talk a little bit more about them later. I am in a good, happy mood. We all know why we're here. We'll get to that shortly. So what we're going to talk about, we're at 30 minutes, about 15 minutes in, we're going to do the flag flip. They won 2 in a row. We're going to turn the flag around. Yes, I am on Hawaiian time. Had a family emergency, something real quick. Had to clean up a mess that happened. I apologize. I'm a few minutes late. Who do we have? Dr. J. Bozo, John Hefner. John, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is for you, my friend. I don't know how many else we have here. So, first things first. I have an announcement. I'm going to wait a little bit for that announcement. It goes a little bit with what I just started with. Let's talk about last night a little bit, but not too much, because you got to remember I have a show to do tonight, and some of this is going to go in the show. You have the chat up. You can chat with me. I will try and keep an eye on it as we're going along. First things first, everybody in the chat room, everybody's watching. How about a little, let's see here, get my head in the right game. Leading blue with you. I am bleeding blue with you. I am happy. You're happy. So last night, the Blues took on the Avalanche. Oh, I forgot who they took on for a second. Ooh, took on the Avalanche. And good game. They got up 1-0. The Avalanche fought back. We're up 2-1, and before the end of the first period, the Blues tied it up. It goes into the third period. It's tied 2-2, and Blues score. Good, solid goal. Parayko. 2 solid goals. John, we'll get to that. I want to get enough people. I want to get some people on here right now. I only got 3 viewers. I want to get some more viewers. We're going to pop this up tonight. We're going to get the viewers. So, I just lost my place. So it was 3-1 or 3-2. A few minutes later, the Avalanche tie it up. Goes into overtime. Overtime's moving along, and then something happens. I didn't see the whole play, but somehow Colton Parayko loses his stick. Vladimir Tarasenko hands his stick to Parayko. Perfectly legal. Then Tarasenko goes over and picks up Parayko's stick. In most situations, that's perfectly legal. The picking up the stick is not the problem. This is not where we get the problem. Then he takes the stick and he puts it on the ice. As soon as he dropped the stick, here was fine. When he dropped the stick, that's when the penalty got called. Parayko is 6'6". Because of that, a standard size stick is too short for him. He's got to play down like this. So the NHL allows him to get an exemption to have a 2-inch longer stick. What that means is no other player that is under 6'6" can use that stick. Tereshchenko came up and used it. And this is the thing. I'm okay with the call with one exception. It wasn't the referee's responsibility to make that call. An illegal equipment call, with the exception of broken equipment, has to be challenged by the opposing team. That means that the Avalanche, Colorado, would have to oppose Tereshchenko picking that stick up and putting it on the ice. That's my only problem. This is 2 games in a row that the Blues have had a obscure penalty or an obscure rule brought up against them. In one case, and now in both cases they've won the game, and in both cases they've gone against them. The rule is good. It is good. I get the purpose of the rule, right? The illegal equipment rule to prevent you from using equipment that you shouldn't be using. My problem with this is heat of the battle. In heat of the battle, Tereshchenko picking up Parayko's stick, he's not thinking about it being 2 inches long. 2 inches longer. The purpose of the rule is to prevent someone. How many of you are Brett Hull fans? How many of you remember the days when Brett Hull almost every other game would get his curve measured? They would measure it towards the end of the game because he kept his curve right at the limit. Well, you're playing through the game, stick becomes pliable. Right? The stick becomes pliable, and they would challenge it, and a few times now it would measure, it would be out of the curve, and he'd get a 2-minute penalty. Now, a lot of times, though, he'd get measured, and it wouldn't be, and then he'd go and score a goal or 2 against the team that measured him. Got to a point where teams just didn't want to measure him anymore because he was going to score on them. That type of thing. I'm not completely upset with the call. I'm really not. And I apologize for looking. I'm looking down so I can see the chat. I have my laptop a little to the right, not at me, so I can look at you guys and I can focus on you guys. So as I move down, it's that. I have 5 viewers right now. I'm not sure who everybody is. I have John Tilo, D-Bose, DJ Bose, and I'm not sure who else is in there. Hopefully there's somebody else in there. I don't see if anybody's in the chat. I'm hoping people will keep watching. Hey, can you guys hear me okay? I guess this one doesn't really have the thing. I'm hoping everybody can hear me okay. Yep, Brandon's saying, yep, Brandon's here. I appreciate that, Brandon. Go back here. Let me check something real quick. So with that, the Blues get the penalty. And then, out of nowhere, on a 4-on-3 power play, O'Reilly breaks free. I don't know how he does it. Breaks free. Forehand, backhand. Good night. Thanks for coming. Great call. Great call on TV. Great call on radio. Really, really well. Right? Really, really well. Short-handed overtime, game-winning goal. That was an amazing thing. Nani? Oh. That was just cool. Just cool. So, with that said, I said I have an announcement, and I'm going to wait on the announcement until after we flip the flag. And I'm hoping that the other person that's important to this announcement shows up. Let me send him a quick message, make sure he knows. It's kind of important. I apologize. Again, I shouldn't be saying that. I'm going to learn sooner or later. No, I can't find what I'm looking for. All right. So while we're doing, you got time to ask me questions. Yes, it's great to see the team with smiles from ear to ears. That is absolutely right. What? Oh, okay. Just do. Appreciate your patience. I learned that lingo working. Say, appreciate your patience. There we go. I appreciate your patience. Thank you very much. So, we get the game, overtime game-winning goal. Hasn't happened in a long time, especially a shorthanded goal. That came out really well. I'm hoping that the person that I just texted gets back to me. So let's move on to the next game against Calgary. Walt Kid's coming. Now, I'm not going to go too much into that because it'll be in my show tonight, and I'm hoping everybody will watch my show. I greatly appreciate those that do watch it. But I had said, before we get to Calgary, I had said that the reason my flag was upside down was the Blues were in distress. Now, I originally said it would take 3 wins, but on my live in the We Bleed Blue fan group, I'm enjoying that, guys. You guys have been giving me a lot to watches. I appreciate the love and the respect. I had said that if they won 2 in a row, I would turn it around. Well, then a couple people said, well, 3 in a row is a streak, and I agree with them, but I'm a sailor. I'm going to keep to my word. I'm going to turn it around. So, without further ado, it is time to say the Blues at the moment are no longer in distress. And the Blues flag, which has been that way for about, I think, 2 weeks, maybe a little longer, can now go the right way. And I want to thank Bob and Michelle Kolzek for this lovely flag. I enjoy it immensely. So, John, this is for you, buddy. You have been wanting me to turn this, as you said yesterday, flip that damn flag. Well, sir, I am flipping the flag for you. And I put that on the wrong side. I forget what that is. That's from. Oh, I know what it's from. Simpsons. Here we go. Some backup tape. And now the Blues are not in distress. And we will keep that flag that way as long as they stay good. And I got a beautiful from John. Thank you so much, John. I am glad you approve. All right. So let's move on to the announcement. I was hoping that the other gentleman would be here, but I'm not getting anything yet. But I'm going to go ahead and go with this. For those of you that follow me on Twitter, you've probably already seen this. But I said earlier that I was being sponsored by Buckingham Pest Control. And that is true. Buckingham Pest Control is owned by Noel Buckingham. And they have a page on Facebook. It is Buckingham Pest Control, spelled just like it sounds, Buckingham Pest Control, Pest Control. On that page, they made an announcement today, and I wish I could show you the announcement, but I'm going to read it. It says this. It's that time again. Ring in the New Year Blues hockey style. Like our page, like and share this post, and tag 3 of the biggest Blues fans you know for your chance to win 2 tickets to the Blues versus Rangers games. This is in association with the Hawaii Blues Fan. And for an extra entry, if you go to the Hawaii Blues Fans YouTube and subscribe, you'll get the extra entry. Now, here's the thing with that. I do not know you subscribed unless on YouTube, and I'm going to show you this. Hopefully you can see this. I don't know how well you can see my phone. I don't think, let's see. Okay. I don't know if you can read it. In the settings right here, it says to make your subscriptions public, right? This says keep all my subscriptions private, right? If you have that turned on, I will not know that you signed up. You have to have that off in order for me to know that you signed up. And everyone that is subscribed after today, I will let Noel know and they will get an entry, right? Buckingham. Now, if you need pest control, and now, okay, everyone's going, it's wintertime. Well, we all know that there are pests other than the uninvited ones that show up. Give Noel a call. His phone number is, and I'll get that out. Phone number is 636-274-7400. When you call, say, I'm bleeding blue with you. Noel will come over, check your place out, and that way when you have a holiday party, the only thing biting the other guest is Uncle Charlie. Your crazy Uncle Charlie. It's great that Noel wants to do this for you guys. It's great that he's giving 2 tickets away. The last winner was Kevin Means. I think everyone knows him. He's the True Blue Nation. He runs that fan group. Great group. I love it, just like you guys do. Not in that group right now, but that's fine. Where are we at? All kinds of mess that up. Just because it's warm outside doesn't mean to bring those pests inside. The cold brings them inside. That is absolutely a true thing, Brandon. John, you were right. Those pests, those are pests. I'm not going to repeat that since I'm on camera. So I got about 10, 12 minutes left. And I want everyone to share this about the Buckingham Pest Control. I think it's great. I'm going to be putting this in my videos. Also, the Hawaii Blues Fan Clan on Facebook. Hawaii Blues Fan Clan is my Facebook page. It is, so right now, the only thing on that page is me posting. I post when the videos are coming out and things like that. If you join, you will get first. I put my video in that page first before I put it anywhere else. So that's where you'll know. And also when I'm doing lives, I will say what group I'm doing a live in on that page. So that's how you find out. So that's a good thing to do. Not sure who else we have here right now. We're going on. So I'm going to open up the questions. You guys can ask me questions. I'll take questions for about 10 minutes. John, are you happy that I flipped my flag? Hope so. I'm going to put Buckingham Pest Control phone number up. I guess you need to separate that. What do we got? I've seen something. What goalie bobblehead is that? Actually, it's not a bobblehead. It's a statue, and it's Manny Legacy. Yeah, that's an old one, right? That's Manny Legacy. Brandon, I've used Buckingham many times. Excellent service each time. Brandon, that's a great thing to say. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. John is happy that I shifted my flag, and I bet every service member out there is absolutely, positively giddy that I flipped that flag. That is something we never ever want to see. That is not a good thing to have a flag flipped over. But I was just to me, the Blues were in distress. It was the right thing to do. Yeah, being a military guy, kind of hard to deal with. You know what? I would gladly take that, Brandon. I appreciate that. I appreciate it greatly. That would be a nice addition, and I'll make sure that people know that you're the one that gave that to me. Very nice thing to do. Now I don't want to talk too much about yesterday's game, the upcoming game, because I'm doing a shoot tonight, and I'm putting it up. I'm hoping to have it up before you guys get up in the morning. That's the plan. Right? I'm hoping you guys watch the show and that you like it. So here's what we're doing. Here's what's going on with that. If you are subscribed and you watch the shows, give me the like button, the little thumbs up. And when you do subscribe, make sure you click the little bell, so that way you'll get told when I put my videos up and when I'm doing these lives and things like that. It all helps out. All gives me, actually, what it helps out. Now I want to make sure everybody knows this. My advertising is turned off. I do not make a dime off of these. The person it helps is me. It helps me by knowing that people appreciate what I'm doing. I'm averaging about 100 views, somewhere in that area, maybe a little less, and about 10 likes. I'd like to get both of those numbers up a little bit. You guys can all help. Share them to your Facebooks, to your emails, to Twitter. Share them out. Let's get the word out about the Hawaii Blues fan. I think I'm one of the few people that's doing a show like this. Everybody can go out. Wesley, welcome. You're late, but I flipped the flag. Everybody can go out and see what you can watch 10 different or 12 different videos, shows, or listen to radio shows, and they'll give you a breakdown of the game, and you'll get 20 different breakdowns. That's great. But what you don't get is to meet and know the fans. And that's what I really want to do. And I'm glad I just said this. So for tonight's show, I have a fan of the game and a pet of the game. I really need a tattoo of the game. So I need somebody to get out there and help me find a tattoo of the game. I need a good tattoo of the game. Going to put my email up. HawaiiBluesfan at hawaii.rr.com. That's where you email me, and it would help if I have the keyboard in the right spot. Okay, Hawaii Blues Fan at hawaii.rr.com. And that's also my Twitter handle without the hawaii.rr.com. Move the at to the front, at Hawaii Blues Fan. Oh, and I forgot the S. HAWA, Hawaii, BLU, Blues Fan at. There we go. So am I missing something? I think the Buckingham number is wrong. Isn't it 636, not 626? You might be right. Let me double check that. 636. Okay, very correct. Thank you, sir. 636 274 7400. That's my bad eyesight, Brandon. Thank you for catching that. 636. I got it right. I apologize about that. None. Right. We got about 5-6 minutes left. Any more questions out there? Need a tattoo for tonight? Need looking for tattoo of the game? We Buckingham Pest Control got the flag flipped. Good show. Hopefully you'll watch it. Looking for the likes, looking for the subscribes. I'm at 90. I got 10 more to go till I get that silver button. Silver play button. Got any more questions? I don't know if I'm on a delay. I don't think with this one I'm on a delay. And I think everybody said they can hear me okay. All right. What do we got? Anybody? Any questions? Make sure I didn't miss anything. Wesley, DJ Bozo. Showing 5 people watching. Very nice. I'll see at the end of this how many I got during the stream, and hopefully I'm going to post this in the groups, and we'll get some other ones. All right. If we don't have any more questions, I'm going to move along. Right now, I plan on being in St. Louis on the 27th of December. That is slightly up in the air. But I do plan on being there over my birthday, which is December 30th. We will talk about that later. Blue Note Bar and Grill. That's another place. Make sure you guys visit that place. I met Tom when I was there. Great place to watch a game. Really good place. Good game. Like give O'Reilly 3 yeses. 3 stars. Well, no, O'Reilly was amazing in that. And anybody that watched my watch my live that I did yesterday, someone had asked me who I thought was going to score first, and I said O'Reilly. But I'd also said that I thought Parayko needed to shoot the puck towards the net more. And guess who shot the puck towards the net a couple of times? Parayko. Can't drive 55. Did us some good. Game score on Sunday. John, you're going to have to see my video when I put it out. My game scores are going to go in the video. And who I predict, that'll go in the video. Yeah, you're right. He should get a good contract, and I'm expecting that. I mean, he's earning it. I mean, hopefully that he'll want to stay here. You know what? When I've picked a big loss, the big losses have come true. I picked the Wild to beat, and this was due to a friend of mine passing away and having 9 brothers and sisters. I picked the Wild to beat the Blues 9-1, and they won 6-1. So I wasn't far off on that one. Actually, I said 11-1, and they won 6-1. So I wasn't far off on that. Let's see. So this is the We All Bleed. But now, hey, just to clarify something, there's 2 different groups out there. There's one called We All Bleed Blue, and there's the We All Bleed Blue fan group. This is the fan group, the We All Bleed Blue fan group. I'm in both of them, by the way. I'll take O'Reilly over 91. I don't know about that yet, buddy. Right now, 91's defense, he's playing some real good two-way hockey. I think a lot of people aren't giving him credit for that. And I don't blame him for picking up Parayko's stick. That was not, like I said, I talked about it a little bit. We'll talk about it some more. I'm kind of winding down. I got about 2 minutes left. Any more questions? Got any more questions out there? Oh, alive. Oh, yeah, I heard about that. Patrick Bergevin has decided he's not playing for the Buffalo Sabres anymore and has refused to show up. So that's kind of a surprise there that he's doing that. And Buffalo's having a good year. So there's something else going on. There's something going on there. Hopefully they can trade him or they can figure it out. Because, I mean, I don't like seeing a player have to go through that. That's not fun for anybody. Tomorrow afternoon, I am going to go live pregame in the We All Bleed Blue fan group with Mississippi JP. The gentleman that joined me the last time, he's going on leave on Monday. So he wanted to do this before he went on leave going to Mississippi, right? So everyone, my time is about up. I want to thank all of you for joining me. I want to thank Buckingham Pest Control for sponsoring this contest, giving 2 tickets away to the December 31st game against the Rangers. Very good seats. All you got to do is go to their page on Facebook, Buckingham Pest Control, like it, like their page, like the post, and share it with 3 people, and you're entered. And then if you go and subscribe to the Hawaii Blues Fan on YouTube and make sure that your subscriptions are open to where I can see it so I know that you subscribed, you'll get an extra entry. Right? So this is the first real just Hawaii Blues Fan show live. It was a lot of fun. I enjoy the camaraderie. I enjoy seeing you. I'm going to post this in the groups after it's done so the groups can watch it later. Please watch and enjoy. Please support Buckingham. And like I like to say, and like my niece Ari says, let's go Blues. Let's go Blues. Let's go Blues. Because I am bleeding blue with you. Make sure you tell those people that when you call them, so they'll know. I'm bleeding blue with you. Thank you, Buckingham Pest Control. Thank you, Brandon Hub from the We Bleed Blue fan group. Aloha, mahalo, and see you next time on the Hawaii Blues Fan Show. And in.